traders. This is Sitlengema from QuickTrade. Guys, please let me know. Are there any are there any issues that you are currently facing that you cannot deal with when it comes to your technical analysis? What it is that is giving you a problem? Please type a message to indicate if you can hear me. Anyone? Andre? Anyone? Megan? Oh, Megan is back. Hi, Megan. How are you? I tried to call you the other day, and I think you were very busy. You couldn't pick up. I want us to talk about Sanlam. Good day, Andre. How's it? Lindiwe, hello. Hello. How's it? Right now, we only have 4 people. Yeah. There's a guy that actually called me just 2 minutes ago. He has a problem logging in. Okay, no, that's fine, Megan. It's not an issue. But I just wanted to find out, I mean, how things went on the trade, the Sanlam trade. Did you go into the trade or not? Oh, okay. Well done. That's very good. Because I mean, it was just above that 1 hourly moving average for like 1 hour, and immediately after that, it started falling. We'll have a look at it though. We can even start with Sanlam. Oh yeah, yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect, Joe. Just listen in. It's not an issue. As long as you are able to see on your screen what I'm displaying from my end, that should be fine. Okay, Megan, what else is giving you issues when it comes to your trading? Andre, also, you can give me your feedback there. Sheldon, I don't know if you are going to be able to see what I'm showing on my screen. So you can also tell me if you have any specific issues that you want us to touch on. It's not a big group today, and most of you are not new, except for I think Lindiwe. Lindiwe, this is your second visit, right? Hi there, Sheldon. Hi. Oh, it's your first time. You just want to see how it goes. Slow. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Megan, I will check what Sasol is doing. I had a look at it earlier. I don't have a clear idea as to what will happen there next, but I mean, I'll have a look at it now and tell you what I think. Oh yeah, Tlo, for that one, the risk reward calculator, Tlo, I need to prepare. I need to prepare for it because I'm not really use a lot of it. I need to prepare for it and make sure that I do the right thing there. when I show you. But I mean, it's fine. We'll do it next time. Maybe we can do it tomorrow. I'll get the guys that do support on it. Oh, okay. Andre, you're saying that you tried to have a look at Billy's this morning, but you could not spot any positive trend. Okay, that's fine. Megan, I see a large M shape which formed on Sasso. This is not an indication that it will. Is this not an indication that it will rise in the future? Okay, we'll check it out. Lindy Webuhali, hi Sihle, can we check BHP bulletin? Okay, it's fine. We'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at it. Okay, let's skip this one. We'll skip Sanlam. Let's just go straight to Sasol. I'll remove all the horizontal lines that I've drawn here. Okay, let's start from our monthly time frame, the monthly. Mm, let's see if we cannot spot any key levels. Go straight to this level here, 431. This is not really 412. It's here. It's at 410. 410. That level there. Okay. I think these are the key levels that I have on it on a monthly basis. Okay. Well, I mean on a monthly time frame. Sheldon Kusia, you have a question. The last few days of trading, I traded with both trade ideas, and I received the following from college. Sasol COH did not reach TP so far. There's been no major successful trade. It is something okay. Sheldon, there's nothing that you are doing wrong there. Currently, Sasol is not behaving, it is misbehaving. We are looking at it. We'll just go in and dissect it and see exactly what it is that it is likely to do over the next couple of days. COH had given a nice buy signal. We were in profits for a day or two, and immediately after that, that whole thing just fizzled out. I don't know what's going on there on COH, what's causing this drop that we're seeing right now. Is it free education or what is it? I don't really have any idea, but I mean we'll check it out later. Okay, let me change my time frame to the daily. Okay. There's one thing that I did not check there. Okay, guys, there's something that I need to bring to your attention here. Look at this bar here. This is the bar for the month of Feb. Currently, we are trading. Below our moving average, but I mean it's intra-month. The month hasn't ended yet. And next week, Wednesday, at the end of business, that's when we're going to find out whether we are going to close above or below that moving average. If we close below that moving average, it is likely that March is going to be negative. March maybe could be going back down to 369, 368 here, or even 360. We could actually go down to 360 in March if this happens. If we close below this moving average here on a monthly time frame. Now let's go to our daily time frame. Let's go to our daily time frame. Let us try and see what happened yesterday. This is the day. This was our support here. We said our support was at 399 400. I'm not going to fix this line. I'm going to leave it here. But I mean, it was around. Let me check if I cannot fix it. We said our support was around 400, 399 there. And well, I mean, there's another. Well, I mean, our resistance on it was around 410. We spoke about this one. It was around 410. The market spiked up here on the 15th and started coming down. Yesterday we closed below our 400, and we closed below our moving average also. The close was 395, and the moving average was sitting at 395.48. It's a close call, but I mean, we still close below the moving average anyhow. And today, well, I mean, from the beginning of the trading session, we are now at we are now down 0.42% or 42 basis points. We are down 42 basis points because we closed below our moving average yesterday. So we expect to see a little bit of a follow through. We expect to see sellers taking control of the market and pushing this price of Sasol a little bit lower. But I mean, we still have our support. Oh, I mean, that was our support is now resistance, the 400. It's possible that we could still see the price pushing up towards maybe 400 and meeting some serious resistance there, which should lead to our price on Sasol declining even more. So after this, oh, guys, I think we have a problem. This window that's just come up here, let me see, let me say send report. This may shut down my pro trader, guys. Please wait, let's see if it does. This thing's going to delay me now. My trading platform has stopped working. Okay, guys, please bear with me. I'll get another one. Please bear with me. Okay, guys, I'm back on. Thank you for your patience. Now I'm just fixing the settings on my chart. I'm taking a green away. I prefer blue to green. That's just my personal preference. Okay, we have Sasol on. Okay, guys. We're looking at this one. We said yesterday we closed below the moving average. So the next level that we are. Okay, let me try and get it here using the 1 hourly chart. This one is not so clear, but I mean there is some support around 387 here. Well, I mean we have some support around 387. Okay, well, I mean we closed below 400 and below our moving average, so that 400 support is not is not there anymore. 400 is now our resistance. So the level that we are looking at now, we are looking at 387. Any positive close above 387 here could see the price of Sasol maybe going back towards 400, testing that resistance. If that doesn't happen today, there's a good chance that maybe we're going to see Sasol maybe sliding back down to 367, 370. Like I said earlier, right now it doesn't look good. Sasol, it doesn't look good anymore. It looks bad. The fact that we closed below our support here at 400, so that whole picture, the positive picture that we're seeing in this market is gone. So it means that the market is turning against us. So there is nothing that we can do there really, because I mean these things happen in the market. You see a particular setup, and that setup gets wiped off by the market's action. So right now, Sasol looks like it's not a buy anymore. I wouldn't touch Sasol. We are trading below our moving average. I would first want to see Sasol maybe trading above 400 first before maybe going back into Sasol. So Sasol is not a buy anymore. It's a short. I cannot really call it a short, but I'm saying right now, what I'm seeing doesn't say buy. So for that reason, I cannot buy Sasol. Well, I mean, about the M shape, Megan, I cannot really, uh, I cannot really see one, but I mean, that is usually a topping formation when the market is giving you a double top. So I think maybe you're talking about, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about this one. Okay, sorry, let me do this. I'll put a horizontal line here. Is this the one that you are referring to, Megan? This one here. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see that. Okay, this is how I approach. This is how I approach these double top formations. I draw a line there and call this a resistance area. So this was our resistance here. When the market got here and went back down to reverse around this point here, this area was our resistance in the first place. It was our resistance. We got there, and the next day we did not get a follow through. We were supposed to get a follow through here. We did not get a follow through on the 26th. 26th, we did not get a follow through. The market closed below our horizontal line there at the top around 459. The next day, we did not actually manage to close above the previous day's open, and we went below our moving average. This is when we are really supposed to go in and sell this one. I see what you're talking about there, Megan. I think from here we're going to go down, but I mean we need to first clear 387.40. If 387.40 is cleared, the next support area that I'm looking at 367, 370 on Sasol. Okay, are you guys happy? And okay, okay, thank you. Let's have a look at Billiton. Okay, Billiton. The long-term picture on Billiton looks positive. It looks positive. It looks like we're still gonna move up because I mean, if you check the price just touched our 10 simple moving average there and backed off a bit. But I don't know whether we are done or not here. It's possible that we're still going to see this price uh, or this area being tested. But I mean, to me, it looks like there is good support around there. It looks like there is good support around there. I like it. Let me check. Well, we have our moving average supporting us here. We have the horizontal line also helping here around 237. So I think that there is a little bit of a confluence around this area. The only thing that we don't have yet is the price action confirmation, the bar that's going to come and confirm that the price is about to reverse here. Let's change this back to our daily time frame. Let's change this to our, well, we've changed to our daily time frame. You see here where we are here, let's just check. Okay, I'm happy with this. Maybe we can just connect these two, but really there's no need. I think the line that we got from the monthly is good enough. Above two. Well, I mean, I would say between two 240 and 237. I think that Billiton is well supported. If you are buying, if you are buying support there around 240, I think you can actually go in and buy Billiton there. But I mean, I must warn you, this is a blind entry because I mean we haven't had any positive confirmation from the price action or from the moving average. We're still trading below our moving average, but our monthly is saying that it's a buy. So looking at the structure of the chart, it looks like that area of 240 and 237 is a good entry. So if you go in there, there's a good chance that the price of Billiton is going to be turning and moving higher over the next couple of days, as long as we respect those two levels, 240 and 237. Yesterday we tried to go below 230. The low yesterday was 238.79 and the price pushed back up again. So I hope we're going to have the same sort of setup again today, and the price is going to perhaps move higher from there. So that is the main reason why we think that I mean Billiton is a buy. I think I like that area where Billiton is trading. For those of you that maybe are a little bit more conservative, maybe you can wait for the price confirmation or wait for the price to turn and go above the moving average. But just looking at support, this thing looks solid. It looks like it's going to move higher. If we, I mean, if the market fails, or if that level does not contain the price 237, 240, then maybe the direction is going to change, maybe going forward, maybe going into March. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get into the new month. Okay, let me see. Shelter is saying mine is still pending, Sihle. It hasn't filled. Okay, yeah, it's still pending because I think you were in a little bit late. I think this market is not very strong. Just hang in there. Don't do anything. Don't adjust your price because I mean, if you check, yesterday's close was negative. Yesterday's close was negative. We closed at 241.45, and currently the price of Billiton is what 241.53. So the difference isn't very big there. I think we'll get filled maybe later in the day. We'll see what happens. Shelter. Megan, should we not wait for more than two time? Okay, let me see. Should we not for more than two time frames to be in agreement? Megan, you are right, and that approach is much safer and very conservative. That's what we are supposed to be doing because I mean, there's another. Well, I'm looking at the 10 that the price is resting on a monthly time frame. The price is resting on a 10 simple moving average, and we are at support. So I think that there's a lot of buying that's going to come through here. But what you are saying is perfectly fine. It is correct that if you want to be safer, you want to be conservative, you can wait, maybe lose a couple of rents from that support, wait for the price maybe to close above the moving average before going in, because I mean the moment you see that, you know that both time frames are in agreement, so the chances of your trade doing well are much greater. Plus you have your support where we are at the bottom, so a cross above the moving average is going to give you a nice confluence signal. But I think the main thing that we should be on the lookout for is a reversal from where we are. There are two reversal types that I'm expecting here. I'm expecting maybe some engulfing pattern or some engulfing a candle to form around these levels, or a pin bar. I mean a pin bar, something like this. If you check here you see we had two pin bars here. I'm expecting maybe something like that around this area where we are before we see this price maybe pushing higher. But I agree with you, Megan. I agree with you. You make perfect sense. That's how you should do it if you want to be safe in the market and be very conservative. I agree with you. You are 100% correct. Okay, okay, that's what we are looking at on Bulletin. Uh, the next one that we're going to look at, we can have a look, maybe have a quick look at COH. The last time I checked it, it did not look very good. The setup on the, yeah, this is the problem. This is, okay. Megan, I thought you were typing some message there. Okay. Guys, it pays to be conservative in the market, more especially if you want to be in it for a long time. Because I mean, one of the reasons why we went into COH, we went to COH because of this support that we had around 37.81. But I mean, if you check at your moving average was still saying. Was still saying that the market is going down because I mean end of January we were close below the moving average. In Feb we went beyond that line briefly. Oh, sorry. This was January was here. January was negative. We ended the month below the moving average, and we had a nice follow through in Feb. Well, I mean, it cost us a bit of money because I mean we were expecting the price to pick up. We thought this was good support, but obviously we hadn't crossed above our moving average. This was an aggressive trade that we had gone in because I mean you want to have all your indicators, I mean, agreeing with each other for you to go in and take a trade. But I mean, this time that never happened, and we paid the price. So for those that checked this out and saw it, maybe they did not go in. I don't know if there's anyone amongst you who managed to spot this, that the moving average on the monthly time frame hasn't confirmed yet, so therefore we are not going in. I don't know if anyone managed to do that. Anyone, guys? Okay, now let me go check the daily. The daily time frame doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Oh, okay, I've got the chart. Uh, but guys, to be quite honest with you, I don't know. Looking at support and resistance here, I mean we have two levels that we are trading between. We are trading between 34.32 and 38.80, or we can just call it what 38. We are trading between those two levels there. It looks like this market can pick up any time between 34, 32, and 38. If we get a break, uh, I mean, in a couple of weeks' time, I think we are going to do very well. But I mean, we get our guidance from the monthly, like we've always said. We get our guidance from the monthly. So what the best approach maybe is to wait for the monthly to first cross above our moving average. Once we get that, once we get a monthly close above the moving average, then we can go in and take our longs. I think maybe that's what we should do here. I mean, we were not correct on that one, Sheldon. We were very wrong on that. Okay, let's check GRT, Megan. Oh, okay, that's very nice. But I mean, we are very close to our resistance. I think we are very close to our resistance. We have a triple top, a possible triple top formation there. We have a possible triple top formation here, but I mean, I think this was very good. I mean, end of December, we had a positive close above our moving average, and the market was down 10.7%. In January, we were down 14 basis points, so 0.14%. And month to date, we are up 5%. It's a follow through from this one. So it's looking very good, but I mean, it's very volatile. And another thing that I'm looking at now, I'm looking at this double top formation or this possible triple top formation. 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, we need to wait and see what the price does around 29.71. If we get maybe a positive break above this area over the next couple of weeks, maybe we can go in and take a long. But for now, it doesn't look good because of that overhead resistance that we have there. Let us try and get. Okay. Okay, let's just steal this line here and put it here. Well, on the daily, we have a range of, I can call it what, 30.50 or 30.5 and 29.50. I think that's the range that we have. We need to be on a lookout for a possible reversal around these levels. If this market starts weakening, there's a good chance that we may see the price of GRT falling and going down. Megan and well, I mean, I'm going to say Megan because I mean you are the one who actually brought this one up. Thank you very much, Megan, for doing that. That is a very good effort from you. Thank you so much. Now this is what we are waiting for. We want to see what the price does when it gets to our first resistance is around 29.54 or 29.50. So we want to see the price maybe closing below 29.01. If we see the price closing below 29.01, our moving average is around what, 29. If we get a daily close below 29, we're going to see this stock falling even more, maybe down to 28.17. I think this is our first resistance, sorry, first support. Our first support is around 28.20, 28.18. That is our first resistance. Sorry, our first support, sorry. If we take this area out, I think that we are going down to about 26. If we carry on going lower, I think we'll come down to maybe 24. Megan, do you agree with me with my analysis here that where we are right now is not really safe to go in? We need to wait and see what the market does, but I suspect we're going to have a close below the moving average very soon. Guys, anyone is allowed to comment here. Andre, Lindy, were Pretty, Shelter, Chloe, anyone. Because I mean we are discussing these shares. Yes, think so. But you, no, that's not true, Megan. The market is the expert. I just follow what the market is doing. I think that we are going to have a reversal there. Otherwise, I think we are too late for this one. Oh, Lindy, we're still learning. Okay, no, that's perfect. So I think we are late for this one. Okay, which one can you look at? Let's look at Woolworths. I know we had a look at Woolworths a couple of days ago, but I think that Woolworths is still looking good. I think Woolworths is gonna. Okay, no, that's fine, Chloe. That's fine. Perfect. Well, I mean, Woolworths, we had a close above our moving average end of December, and January was negative, and Feb so far we are up 2.3%, and we are above our moving average there. Although it hasn't sort of like flattened out. I don't like it when the price is above, but I mean, the moving average is still pointing down like this. You see, the moving average is still pointing down, but the price is above. I don't like that. I want to see the price flattening out a bit or showing signs that it's starting to pick up. Then that way I'm completely certain that the price is going to, pick up from those levels. Okay, now let's check the daily to see what it's giving us. Well, the daily is looking good so far, but I mean the hour hasn't ended yet. But I mean the main thing that I'm looking at the rising trend line. I think we looked at this again yesterday. There is this rising trend line. This rising trend line is good. Woolworths is supported around 63. Every time it gets to 63, buyers come in and push it up to 67. The problem is that we haven't managed to crack 67 yet. But I mean, the day we crack 67, I expect some bullish follow through to come immediately after that. I think Woolworths is amongst the best stocks that are going to do very well. I think in 2017, I've said this for a couple of months now. I think Woolworths is definitely going to do well. Okay, Flo is saying that I've been putting trades from receiving the SMSs without doing uh, oh, okay. Yeah, so this is what I always say. I want people to go and do their own analysis. Make sure that you compare your understanding against what maybe the business is giving you so that you can improve. Because at the end of the day, it's your money. You need to make sure that you double check each and every trade that you go in. What I suggest you do is that maybe you put down the checklist. If the trade meets everything that is meets all the requirements that you have on your checklist, then you can go in and take the trade. If it doesn't, you can put it maybe on your watch list and wait for all the requirements to be met first before going into that trade. It helps to do that. Even if you sit on your hands and do nothing, maybe like 40% or 50% of the time, you are still going to make a lot of money. And in fact, we are better than someone who is in and out of the market every day. We are much better than that person. Okay, let me show you something that doesn't make me very happy about this market. I'll show you the S&P 500 in the States. The name is US 500. Okay, I'm waiting for it to finish loading. Okay, let's start with the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame is positive. We are trading above our moving average on the monthly time frame, so we are still up. It came down briefly to test our moving average around 2570, 2532, and buyers came in and they pushed the price up. But now let's look at the daily. Maybe let's look at the weekly first. The weekly isn't looking so bad. There's a lot of indecision there that I see. But I mean, looking at this, I can immediately draw some horizontal line here. There is some serious resistance that we have around 2741 or 2742. Now let's change this back to our daily time frame. Daily time frame, as you can see here, we had this rise yesterday towards 2740, and there were buyers, oh, sorry, sellers waiting there. They pushed the price down. We are above the moving average on the daily time frame, but I mean, we have this resistance that we have here around 2740, and yesterday we were down more than 1%. Today, I suspect, well, I mean, the market has, I mean, can do maybe, I mean, two things here. It's either it goes back up to 2741, come back down to close below this moving average that we have around 2694 and close below. If that happens, it's gonna open. It's going to open some floodgates. Sellers are going to come in and push this market. So if that happens, we're going to see the JSE come down over the next couple of days. I don't know how long that move will last, but there's a possibility that we may have this market coming off based on this. You must just keep an eye on the US 500. Check where it closes tonight. If we close below our moving average tonight, there's a on the daily time frame, there's a good chance that we're going to have a negative close to the week on the JSE, and we're going to see more selling pressure coming through on the US markets. So long trades, don't know what's going to happen to them, but I mean, we are positive that the market will pick up at some point. So that's what I'm looking at. We are looking positive, but I mean, the current setup that is happening on the US 500 right now is not looking good for me. So that's the reason why I think that there could be a little bit of a sell-off over the next couple of days here. I don't know, guys, if that is helping you looking at the US market and understanding what they are doing there. The other one that you can look at the top 40 CFD. That looks at the performance of the JSE top 40. It looks at the performance of the JSE top 40. The JSE top 40 right now, we are below our moving average. I know that we don't trade we don't trade indices. Right now we are at 50,800, and our simple moving average is at 50,986. If we close below this moving average today, and we close below our trend line support here, the JSE is going to slide. It's going to go down. We're going to have another down day tomorrow. Maybe we're going back down to test 49,000 or 48,900. A couple of weeks ago, we spoke about 49,100. That was important. So we need to be on a lookout for those levels to see whether the market is going to respect them or not. That's what is going to decide what our market does going forward, guys. But I mean, to me, it doesn't look good right now. Although the monthly time frames are positive, the daily time frames as well as our weekly time frames, they're not really looking that great. So there's a good chance that we're still gonna have another sell-off. But I mean, the main thing to be on a lookout for also on the top 40 is a close above the monthly simple moving average. On the monthly, if we close above that monthly around 50,600, then it's 50,609. Where is it? 50,000. Okay, it's 50,516, or we can just call it 50,500. If we close above 50,500 at the end of the month, that would mean that the trend is still intact. But I mean, if we fail to close above 50,500. That could be the beginning of a sell-off for a short while, I think. Okay, let's check RMI. RMI is looking positive, but I'm worried about this overhead resistance that we have here. And let us now try and draw. Okay, let's put another horizontal line here. This area also, because I mean it's a turning point, we can put another horizontal line here, but we are not going to do it. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. Let's draw another horizontal line here. Another horizontal line here. Okay. Yo, this picture looks familiar. I think we discussed this a couple of days ago. I don't know. There's a chart. There's a chart that looks almost like this. Okay, this is our overhead resistance here around 46.88. 46.88 is our resistance. On a monthly time frame, the price went up to 46.88, and we had sellers waiting with their big orders there. Thank you so much, my brother. Please join us tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Saturday, we will be looking at the market again. We run these every day. This is our resistance there around 46.88. The price went up there. There were sellers waiting. They pushed the price down. Well, I mean, we had support around 44. 41. The price in January closed above that area, and currently we are trading below 44 41. If we fail to close above 44.41 for the month of Feb, we only have a couple of days. Next week Wednesday, we'll know whether the price is closing above 44.41 or not. If we fail to do that, I think the next level that we're going to come down to is 42 or 42.06. That is where our moving average lies right now. That's where it's at. And I think we should wait maybe for the price to come down maybe to 42 before doing anything there. Otherwise, if we fail to stay above that area, we're going to come down to 39 or 38.71. Then from there, the price is going to shoot higher. That's what I think is going to happen here. Let's check the daily now. We've seen the structure on the monthly chart. Now let's check how the daily looks. The daily will keep the same lines. We'll keep the same lines. You see, when the price hit resistance at the top, it hit that resistance. We closed below our moving average on the 29th of January, and the price started sliding. It went down to 42. 42 contained the price. It left this nice tail below the price or below the body of the candle here, and we started moving up. We went above the moving average here, but I mean we failed to get to 46.88 or 47. We failed. So right now we're still trading below 44.50 or 44.41. That area is very important. Any negative daily close below the moving average around these levels is taking us back down to 42. If 42 fails to hold, the next level that we should look out for is 38.71. Megan, are you happy with what I've just given you now? Are you happy with it? Is there anything that you'd like to add to this? Please forget that I'm on the driver's seat. Maybe you can give me something much more valuable sitting where you're sitting. Shelter, do you agree with me Pretty is saying you're still learning. Lindy, you're still learning. And Andre, okay, okay. Thanks. That has given clarity. Okay, no, perfect, Megan. The main thing that you need to look out for, guys, every time when you look at a chart, try and look for the nearest support or resistance. That is very important. You could be trading above your moving average, but only to find that the overhead resistance is very close. You go in, you're looking at the moving average alone, but resistance is just close. When the price gets to resistance, sellers come in and they push the price lower, and you're like, okay. I looked at the moving average. The moving average was saying buy, but now I'm losing a trade. So this strategy doesn't work. The strategy works, but you need to make sure that you apply it in conjunction with all the other indicators or all the other variables that you need to apply. That is why I always speak of confluence. When I say confluence, you have to make sure that there is no overhead resistance that's going to be a problem to your trade. If you are buying, there is enough support just below the price and the price is above your moving average, then that way you know that that trade is going to go your way. Otherwise, sellers are going to come and kill you if you try maybe and go short, sorry, long a stock like RMI. On a monthly, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's above the moving average, but we have support. We have resistance there at the top. That resistance is a big problem. Okay, let's have a look at first trend. I just want to first trend and the JSE. I just want to check how these look. Here, look at this. Huh? Okay, let me do this. This was our resistance here, this turning point. We're above. You see, we're above the moving average here. In November, we failed to take out that 56.83. End of December, we were above. And in January, well, I mean, we're flat. We're up only 53 basis points or 0.5%. And look, this month we are up 10%. It's doing very well. Let's have a look at the JSE. JSE. We have this nice setup. I like these setups, guys. You must be on the lookout for double tops. For double tops, they are very, 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 very profitable. Okay, guys, you see, this is a double top formation. This is our resistance here, and we have our horizontal line around 185, and the price is reversing around that area. It hasn't like given us a proper breakout here. I see that a we had a break above this, but I mean there was no proper follow through. Check this, check around this area. There is no proper follow through. It was above on the 26th. The following day it closed below. Above on the 31st. Following day on the 1st of Feb we closed below. And we've been playing around that area for quite some time, and now it looks like we're going to be coming down a bit on the JSE. I cannot confirm that right now, but I mean, if you check on the 21st of Feb, we closed below our moving average, below our horizontal line resistance, just above us at 185, and today we are down 1.7%. We are down 1.7%. I don't know what's going to happen here, but it doesn't look very good. Maybe this is the stock that we should keep an eye on, guys. We can keep it on our watch list and check what it does over the next few days. We have this rising trend line here. We have a rising trend line that I've just drawn now. This rising trend line, we are trading below the rising trend line. The market hasn't really like given us a clean break below this rising trend line, but I mean, let's check again what happens at the end of the week. What happens tomorrow? Let me double check this. I'm not going to move this line. I'll keep it like that. I'm not going to move it. Well, I mean, on a weekly time frame, we have support around 183.45. We have support around 183.45. We have support around 183.45. If on Friday we close below 183.45, there's a good chance that we could see the price of the JSE reversing from those 185 levels and moving lower. So please keep an eye on this one, guys. Check what it does over the next couple of days. We need to check whether we are able to clearly take out 185, but to me it doesn't look like we will be successful in doing so. I think sellers are going to come in and push the price lower. I think we are we're going to see a bit of a reversal on this one, because I mean this move started in December. From December it went from I think it was 120, 121, 120, 121. No, that was in September. 120, 121 to 185. That was a very good move by the JSE. I remember I spotted this move around September, around October. I spotted this move around October that the JSE was about to pick up. I'm not gloating, but I mean that happened, and you see where the price went. It went right up to 185. I don't know, guys, do you have any more questions? If you don't have any more questions, we are going to wrap up around this time, and we'll have a look at it. Well, I mean, we'll have a look at the market again tomorrow. If you guys have anything that you'd like to suggest, please suggest it now so that I can prepare myself for our lesson tomorrow. You're welcome, Shelter. Thank you so much. Sergio, hi. You came in late. Megan, just want to find out if you received my. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Megan, I received it. I wanted to talk to you about it. I wanted to talk to you about it when I gave you a call. I'm still going to give you a call here. We'll talk about it, or I'll just respond on email. It's fine. You're welcome. You're welcome, Megan. Andre, thank you so much. Lindiwe, Pretty, Sergio, and Shelter. Guys, thank you so much. Let's meet again tomorrow. Please practice, 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 practice. Practice the same strategy, guys. You don't need too many strategies to be successful in the market. You only need one strategy. So there's no need for us to be all over the show. Thank you so much.